You know what? Like, I just uh, that's just that's probably a lot of arrogance on my part. uh, just having ultimate confidence that whatever happens in that situation, it's just gonna work out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just gonna work out, and I couldn't tell you. There's some possessions before that it just didn't work out, but I mean, going into that going into that shot or going into that situation, there was no doubt in my mind, and I guess maybe I thought that so much that it like yung mga kasama ko were like it's gonna go in because he can't look that crazy that he thinks he's gonna make this shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not that crazy, but in the
Mm-hmm.
end, I'm that crazy. And I think my best. I mean, one of the funniest moments. Not funny. I mean, to me, I look back at it as funny, but at
Mm-hmm.
that moment, it was just like. So we were down against Northport. Bolix just hits a crazy three. We were up
Yeah, I
two.
remember.
Bolix hits a three.
Yeah.
I haven't practiced for 7 weeks. I haven't practiced.
Mm-hmm.
I just got into the bubble, and he hits this crazy three, and I was like,
Yeah.
wow, damn, that's a logo shot. I was like, wow,
It's 30 plus feet, maybe.
yeah. So we were just walking back, and then I was just telling C Ross, and then I got a two dribble pull up.
Mm-hmm.
I got a two dribble pull up. I got one. I got one in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
I got one right now. If you need it, I got a two dribble pull up.
Yeah.
And coach was looking at me. I said, Coach, I got a two dribble pull up in the chamber right now. I got it. And people were just like, at that moment in time, people were just so. I mean, obviously, when somebody hits a 30-footer on you,
Yeah.
with 6 seconds left, you're just like, you're deflated.
Yeah.
But in my head, I don't know what came into me, and I just said, I have a two dribble pull up.
Mm-hmm.
And I came into that huddle saying, "Hey, C Ross." I looked at C Ross, and me and C
Mm-hmm.
Ross, we have that look that we give each other. That
Yeah.
like,
Chemistry.
I'm like,
Great
I'm
chemistry.
like, see, I got the. And then I looked at Jumar. He looked at me. He was like, everybody was just like, I guess he got a two dribble pull up. As soon as I got it, I took two dribbles and I just shot it.
Yeah.
And that was, I mean, I was saying I had a two dribble pull up with that confidence, but my teammates were great enough to say like, yo, they gave me confidence that I could do it too. Like, you can say
Mm-hmm.
that all you want, but then people could be like, tumahimik ka nga dyan,
Yeah. Yeah.
kakabalik mo lang eh.
Yeah.
People could
All
have been
talk.
like that.
Parang ganun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could have been like, yo, man, tumahimik ka nga dyan, dude. We're about to lose this bonus right now. They could have easily been that. They could have easily
Yeah.
been that. But when I said that, they were just like, yo, give him the ball. He got a two dribble pull up. And then
Mm-hmm.
that play, there was no, I mean, I know the play was supposed to go somewhere else, but I
Mm-hmm.
looked at Chris Ross. I was like, and Chris Ross was like, I got you. Just get open.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave me the ball. The rest was history. And I mean, I wish we could have gone further in my last stint with San Miguel, but I mean, God has other plans. But going back to what you said of like, it's just, I guess, just confidence. Even though I don't know if I was gonna make that, but in my
Mm-hmm.
head, it just. I mean, looking back at it now, I don't know if I was gonna make that, but in my head at that moment, I don't know how I was gonna miss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
like, I think in the end it was just like if God's with me, I don't know who could be against me. And that's what I was thinking that whole time. But God was good, and I made it.
Yeah, that shot was really sensational, and that was like the last shot. It was one of the last clutch shots that you had. But then, of course, if you search like on YouTube, like Alex Cabagnot clutch shot, there's like a montage there of 3 to 5 minutes. I bet, like of your whole career, even before when you'd converted. So that's maybe the one. That's the one that guys would remember now. But then there are others to also prove the
Yeah,
point that you have irrational confidence and you back it up by making the bucket.
but
Even if you said that you
the
had a
thing,
lot of, you also had misses. It doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah,
if you, no one's gonna
yeah.
remember
I don't
them.
even know. I couldn't even tell you when I had the misses. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I mean
see,
I say that
exactly. Me
because
also.
it'll be like for me not to say that it'll be like too brash and say like I never missed. I know I've missed somewhere. I just don't know that
Hmm.
I just don't have it in the top of my head. But it's not necessarily the shot. It's going into the shot, which is
Mm-hmm.
like the funniest. It's like I get into this groove where I can remember another time against, this is like 2000 and I want to say 14 or 13. I was still teammates with Chris Lutz. We were
Mm,
coach
yeah, that's that
coach
iteration
Ethel.
of San Miguel. Yeah.
Yeah, so Coach Ethel was our coach,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were down to Air 20. We were down to Air 21, and and
Mm-hmm.
this is going to the semifinals too. It was the playoffs. We were down by one, one
Mm-hmm.
point, and for some apparent reason, Coach Ethel draws it up for Chris Lutz. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
siya yung rookie namin. Ang galing ni Chris Lutz. I mean, his rookie year, he averaged 19 points a game. I mean, he was
Yeah, I loved
amazing.
his game. Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Lutz, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if he didn't get injured, he
Mm-hmm.
would, I mean, he would have a blossoming. I mean, he did have a blossoming career, but he would have a longer
Longer.
blossoming
Yeah.
career
Yeah.
in the PBA. But he had a hip injury and all that stuff. But the play was drawn for him by Coach Ato. Sabi ni Coach Ato, I think play magano ka dito. And I was looking at this whole play like, no way. I mean, I didn't say that at the huddle. So as soon as we
Yeah.
got out as soon as we got out the huddle, and Chris Les could attest to this. It was so funny because I was hitting him. I go, "Yo, see, I'm sorry," because he was a rookie then. I'm gonna take this shot.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Les, I go, Chris, CL, I'm gonna take this shot. He goes, "Okay, I got you." He sets a down pick. Bitoy Omolon comes, rushes up on me. I
Mm-hmm.
go left. It's my strong side left.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, strong side left, and I throw this floater, and I think my just I don't know how that even went in, but it did. And I was just
Mm-hmm.
and then I was just like, like wow, that actually went in, like
Mm-hmm.
okay. And then we went to the semifinals, and obviously we lost to. I don't know who we lost to in the final. I think we lost to Magnolia Game 7 in the finals,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Oh,
was
that year. Yeah.
yeah, it was an amazing. It's just the build up going into those crucial shots. It's so funny. I can't even remember how I made the shot. I couldn't
Yeah,
tell you
yeah.
how I made the shot, but
Yeah.
the hyping myself up all the way till I
Mm-hmm.
shoot it was there. So that's the funny part of what I remember.